Hi, welcome back to Realness. We are doing an All-Stars, Rupaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 5, and I can't believe it's already Season 5. My name is Michael Pez.
I'm Chantele Francis, and here with our newest co-host, we have...
Jojo O'Toole!
So I was thinking that we should just, as usual, do a draft pick. Now, we never had a third person involved in our shenanigans. So, Jojo, are you down with getting some stakes in here? And kind of we'll talk about the queens, who's going to be on this season, and then we'll see how they do throughout the rest of the season. We could probably put a little wager on things.
Ooh, okay.
Even though I haven't collected all my wagers yet.
I know. So usually when we do this, we usually do like a Survivor pick, or we do like Big Brother, or we do like, I think that's all we've really done. But we always do RuPaul's Drag Race or All-Stars, and Chantele always wins the drag queen one.
Well, you won with Trixie.
I did.
But that doesn't seem real because, like, it really should have ended with him.
Did Trixie win that season?
Let's just get it out of the way. All-Stars is a completely different bag of tricks. Like, it's something where who knew that there was going to be two winners of the last season? Season 1? I mean, they're bringing everybody back from Season 1 because Season 1 was not really well liked. Season 2 was fantastic. Yeah, so Season 5, it's going to be a whole bag of tricks, and it's going to be a whole new game.
Now, you guys are going to have to help me out because Season 1 of All-Stars, I actually never watched, and I was so confused because I was like, what? When did Chad get a win? And I haven't actually gone back and watched it, which is really funny, but I've seen every other season at least once, but I've never seen All-Stars 1.
You should watch it. Only because it's really not a bad season. It's just the shitty thing is that they put them all in teams.
Yeah, the format was definitely different for the first All-Stars, and not well received by fans in general. It was kind of a crapshoot, and Chad winning. Like, Chad was great during the season. Quite a few of them were great, but it's not the most loved season.
Well, I think that the Paris thing, I remember, like, it didn't work that well from just, like, the rumors and the chat about it. And then I think that people, because they were in pairs, they felt that, like, their teammate dragged them down and they would have done better on their own, et cetera, et cetera. So I haven't seen it to have my own opinion, but, like, nobody's really been like, go see, watch that one, it's awesome. So I've never really gone back to do it. And I'm surprised that when I did, like, I did a whole rewatch before I started, I don't know, it was like Season 8 or something. Like, I did everything all the way up to there, and then I don't know why I missed it, but I missed it.
Yeah, for the longest time, streaming platforms didn't even have Season 1 of All-Stars available, but I believe that Crave TV has it, and maybe Netflix Canada? I'm not sure.
I'm sure I can find it. It just...
OutTV has it. OutTV has it, and, like, that has every single season, including the Christmas episode, everything, and including the celebrity Super Bowl.
I don't know. I think I've seen everything.
Maybe the Christmas episode was tragic.
It was because that was just, it was the most scripted thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was just like, actually, like, let them compete. I want a winner, not to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but it's really like, yay, everyone, perfect. Wasted 45 minutes of my life.
Yeah. I remember when everyone was at the drink or like the Church Street bars and stuff like that, and everyone got there for this Christmas one, and we were all like, "This is ridiculous."
Yeah.
So anyway, so what we're gonna do with this one, we're gonna do a draft pick. Now there's 10 contestants. We can maybe leave one up to the viewers. I'm sure it'll be the one that we just all don't want. And I know who that'll be, probably. So Chantele, seeing as we are veterans doing this, should we let Jojo go first, or should we just...
Jojo should go first because he's our guest, and we'll allow him to have first pick. And I also don't know what JoJo's style of drag queen pick is. We know that he looks like a Tortolano, so maybe he's gonna have people that look like it. Will you please dress up like a door one of these days?
I should. I have so many wigs, like, literally. Be right back. Find something to chat about. One second.
Okay, so now that he's gone.
It's actually really funny because I was watching Adore on X on the Beach, Peak of Love, and I was like, oh my God, he looks exactly like JoJo. So I messaged JoJo, and he's like, yeah, season 6, I used to get that all the time. People would be like, oh my God, you look exactly like Adore, which I think is amazing.
Here she is.
Literally. Could be, I should just cut a little fringe. Tame it down. Yeah. I'm going for it right now.
I mean, no makeup? You're like, you're twinning with Dan.
This is quick drag.
Stunning. Quick drag on a dime.
Gorge. Okay. So we'll do a snake draw. So it'll be like first, second, third, second, first, you know what I mean? Back and forth. But Pez, would you prefer to go second or last?
Well, if I go last, I get 2, right? Then I would go last.
Okay, so I'm going second.
Okay, yeah.
And then we're just going to talk about each of them as we go through them.
Okay, this is tough. Okay, so
Scroll the marbles.
My choice as my number 1 pick.
I'm like nervous.
Is going to be there's 3 season 10 queens, and I think all of them are fantastic.
Are they?
Yeah, I actually did. Well,
you can have all of them.
I'm not going to take all of them because my number 1 choice. It's going to be Chantele.
Cool.
I have to. Chicago Queen.
You have to.
I literally have to.
You have to.
She's my number 1 pick, so that's good on you.
I believe that she's all of our number 1 picks.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
it comes into that workroom with what I've already seen, like the walk-ins. She's fucking fantastic. Like, looks so good. And I'm just like, so, but I mean, like, when you're that good, and I know that, okay, so based off of what I've seen for just trailer-wise, Rupaul says that all All-Star rules are gone forever. So I think there's going to be a completely new game. However, Chantele is a really great dancer, really good lip syncer, is really great in challenges. So I think that would be a solid pick for whoever gets that.
Absolutely. And she was a runner-up, and she kind of talks about the fact that, you know, as soon as she saw Sasha Velour, like, I'm so emotional, and like with the roses petals, like she saw the crown fade away from her. Like, that moment was so epic. It was unbeatable for sure. And so, but she has the ability to get to the end. She has the ability to win, but like without those theatrics, she might have won because she didn't do that great of a lip sync. It was just a showstopper moment, but it wasn't necessarily an amazing lip sync. You know what I mean? So I think with the new twists we kind of briefly mentioned that's coming in for this season, with there being a mysterious lip sync assassin that's going to be coming in. I'm glad that it's a different one every week. So we're going to see some past queens that we love and or hate and come in to like see what's going to happen. What do you guys think about that new twist?
I think it's great. I think it's amazing because there are going to be people that have probably won. There are probably going to be people that have won All-Stars and probably has a lot of like wins under their belt when it came to competing on All-Stars. So I think we should talk about who they're going to be afterwards.
Absolutely. And so also what I love about it is that there's money on the line. Get those stakes high. Make them work for it. Give them that paper as incentive because, the winner will also get to choose who they want eliminated, which is definitely really good if you want to be strategic about like who you want to be up against in the end. You want to be against someone that you can beat. Sorry, guys. So you're gonna have to do really well and not suck too, like, you know, which is great. And I was debating whether or not I like the rollover. So apparently, if they lose the lip sync, they don't get to choose who out of the bottom queens are going home. And then that $10,000 will be part of the prize for the following week. Ooh. So that's also pretty awesome that the stakes just get higher if people suck.
Yeah. And then I think it comes to like a majority vote from the other queens, and they get to choose who goes home.
Okay, it didn't ever say. I was thinking that it would be Rue, but maybe it would be.
It can be a majority vote.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so that's number 1.
Interesting.
So I'm number 2. Well, sticking in the theme of season 10, I love her because she's just so, you know, I like my pretty queens and I like my skinny queens. And so I'm going with Blair St Claire. I didn't think I was going to do it, but she looks like she's matured a little bit. She's super cute. I like the sass that she brought. Did she get her lips done? Is that what's happening?
Out of control. The fillers are out of control, Blair.
But like the
10-year-old boy with lips
that she gave when she entered the workroom, like I was talking about their boyfriend being wet after a night with her or something. I can't remember what she said, whatever. But I was like, okay, she's got a little bit more sass and like she's matured a little bit. She did quite well in her season, but she wasn't able to break out of her shell, and that's most likely because of her youth. And so hopefully with a little bit of this success, she's probably done a lot of performances and, you know, had a lot of more influence and have, you know, she's more mature. So I feel like she might have the goods to excel this time. Yeah. So she's my first pick is Blair St Claire.
That is a great pick. That is a good pick. Okay, so I have 2 picks, and all right. I'm gonna just so the first one I'm gonna take is just one of my favorite queens that has ever been on RuPaul's Drag Race, ever from the beginning, and that will be Jujubee.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I have to take Jujubee because she gives good mouth, and she just is awesome, and she has made it to the final 3 for All Stars, and has made it to the final 3 for season 2. She has made guest appearances, like say on Snatch Game. She's always just solid. She's never been. She's just great, and she's funny.
She never lost a lip sync. Apparently, I mean, obviously she didn't win the show, but like she hasn't lost any. I think it was 5 or 6 lip sync battles, like bottom 3 that she hasn't lost. So that will be really great if she wins challenges. Like she might have a lot of bank. Like she might bank some cash this season. So she wasn't my number 3, but she was up there for sure, top half.
Okay, so Jujubee is my first one. And I'm just gonna just cross off. And oh my God, so I'm gonna get stuck with somebody I don't want. Oh. Who's on? I'm gonna take Angina.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been here to win it, guys. I'm here to play.
Yep.
I'm like, if I don't take on Johnny, so spoiler alert, I've never seen season 1.
Okay, so you both haven't seen a season. Just throw it, yeah.
Bye.
Dramatic. I'm sorry, I had to. Michael,
I see the first episode. I know who wins and blah blah blah. But I really don't know Angina, and I know that Angina was rumored to be maybe in All Stars 4 or 5. So I am picking this person because I actually watched the an interview with her recently where it was a casting director was trying to get her to be on season 1. And it was this whole interview process and stuff. And I just really liked her personality. And I'm picking somebody just outside of the box that I don't know. So I think that's a good idea.
Well, and she was the first bald queen, you know, so she has bald fashion down to a T. You should dress as Angina next week.
Challenge.
She's also really avant-garde, which is kind of cool. So I'm interested in seeing what kind of looks she has to bring to the table, especially since, I mean, when you see the clips of her from season 1, I mean, it was so long ago, but it was a little bit budget her style, but it seems to definitely have evolved into a lot more fantastical and amazing. So I'm interested to see what she has. Yeah, she has money. Has to bring to the table for sure, and yeah, she's cute.
Angina was also one of the first people who was openly positive, HIV positive, on television, super proud, open about it, and a lot of people fell in love with her personality, but I feel like that added to like seeing her as a person and like really rooting for her. And especially like in 2020, we want people like that on television. We want to see someone in All Stars that we're rooting for, like personally and for their drag. So I think that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Me again. Okay. Hold on.
Okay. And a little Filipino American, which I love.
Yeah.
Like really.
What should I do? This may be controversial.
What?
Do it.
Because I gave her a lot of flack on season 10. She was on Pez's team. But I am going to go with Ms. Cracker.
Yeah, good choice though.
She's funny.
Yeah.
She has Bob the drag queen as her drag mom. And I like a funny queen. I feel like she will have learned from what she didn't do well before. And she wasn't bad before. Yeah. So I feel as though time is going to be good for her. Yeah. And I think that she will have elevated. So I'm going with Ms. Cracker with the thoughts that she's got a little bit more mentoring and she's got the winning oomph this season. So Ms. Cracker is my second pick.
I think during her season, she was really in her head and she was so worried about being perfect all the time. And that's the one thing that Ru says, like, be yourself. Once you do the work, let it go, live in the moment. And I think that's where Ms. Cracker kind of faltered at times. Had some really funny stuff though, like Dr. Pickle was so good. Like even like her hairpiece. I remember making that hairpiece and like being obsessed with Ms. Cracker. So good choice.
It's a good choice. I really don't have an opinion on Ms. Cracker. Always was fantastic in season 10. I felt like she should have been in the final 4. Yeah, it's a good one. She was not on my team. She had a big X beside her name, so I did not want her.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Jojo, these are your last 2 picks.
Oh, do I get to do 2?
You have to do 2.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I'll pick Alexis Mateo.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick Alexis because she was a 3rd place finisher. I don't know if you guys know this, but she's also Miss Vanjie's mother. Yeah. And I feel like Alexis has been kind of on top of Drag Race still. It's not like she was not paying attention to how the game's changed. So I think she might play it well. I'm hoping. She's a pick of mine now. And do you guys have any opinions on Alexis?
Well, I wasn't that excited about her. Like, I liked her more when I knew that she was Vanjie's drag mother. She also had another drag baby that was on 2 seasons ago, I believe, but I can't even remember who that was. So I don't know if that's indicative of how I feel about her as a drag mother. I feel as though the spotlight that she's probably received through Miss Vanjie will be beneficial to her have improving, to get to see what's been working with Vanjie and maybe shine a little bit more. But I was never a big fan. She was always okay, but I was never a super big fan.
Fair.
In my opinion of Alexis, like I'm not going to say anything rude about anybody.
Good.
But it's just, I think that she's not a very nice person.
Really?
Like from what I saw in not All Stars, season 3, all the Untucks, really, she's really mean, and like I find her like she's like really rude to like a lot of the girls. Like, really, yeah, I just still in it, and just I just that's it.
A fan, yeah.
I have nothing else to say. So
I haven't seen all the Untucks. Is she from New York?
no, she's Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
No,
Where,
but like,
I don't know where.
no, but like,
I don't think
like, where does she live to do her drag? I'm just curious. What if, I'm just wondering if that's where maybe some of her attitude, because like, you know, New York queens have a certain kind of attitude, and like different areas kind of have like a vibe. So I'm wondering if that's why maybe she came across as like
She's
not.
she's pretty much like a pageant queen. So I don't know if she's like really in the South or where she's doing her pageants. That's something I should probably Google. But she's on my team, unfortunately. Now I regret everything.
Oh,
No,
stop.
I don't
Well, I
at
mean,
all.
I wasn't that big of a fan of her, so.
It's fair.
But she wasn't my last pick,
oh.
so that makes you feel better.
You picked Miss Cracker, right?
I did.
Pez, who was it? Jujubee
No, you
and
got one more.
Angina.
Being Angina.
Okay, my last choice is going to be, let me know if you can guess. Ready?
Well, no, I don't want to guess because
No,
then
no.
maybe you'll take my pick.
Watch me. Okay, so I'm going to choose Mayhem Miller.
I know what you're doing with the
The meme. You know, trying to like make my eyes really bright, but they're already huge. She does the. I can't do it.
the blinks and like,
Yes.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Thank you. Just that meme itself, she was immortalized. I feel like during her season, like she stunning to look at, gorgeous, can paint any face. She does a lot of work on Drag Race. She did a lot of the Celebrity Drag Race episodes. She was actually one of the people painting the celebrities, the people that were the drag queens that were showcased on the show weren't doing the actual makeup on these celebs. So Mayhem's really talented, but I think she needed like one kick of the can first to actually go in and do a better job during All Stars. I hope anyway, for her sake. And I follow her on Instagram, and I love her on Instagram. Hi, Mayhem. We've chatted, we've DM'd each other.
Ooh.
And she said, so she came into the workroom, like she comes into the workroom and she says that she's like, I'm the controversial queen. Is that what she says? Or is she like, is there like a lot of like controversy behind her? Or is it like, you follow her on Instagram a lot.
She's very outspoken, which is great, as she should be. I think she was, like there's been kind of an injustice with followers for Drag Race queens, where a lot of white queens have reached 1 million followers and people of color not so much. There might be literally 3 or 4 out of like 30. So she really spoke out about that. And like, you know, racial injustices in general, like she's pretty outspoken about it. I saw her crying on Instagram this morning. Like, this is a depressing time. Yeah. Depressing lifetime in general. But I really like Mayhem. I like her personality. I think she's fun with commentary. I want to see her do a good job. I hope you do.
Yeah, she was like my number 4 pick, so definitely was hoping that you would go differently so I could have her. Yeah, I definitely think that she was really pretty. She was really strong. It's in general, I enjoyed watching her on the show. I don't know if she was on my team. I can't remember if she was on my team or not the last time. And so sometimes if they're on my team, I'm not rooting for them, because if she's not on my team, I don't want him to get the points. But I remember liking her just in general. So I think she's a great pick. I think that season 10 was pretty strong, a strong showing this All Stars. And I think that the people will do quite well. So I think that,
she on my list, she had a big X beside her name too, because I think I did have her on my team last time. Okay. So I didn't want any season 10 girls whatsoever on my team. I did have a little check beside Blair St Claire only because her entrance was so good, and I'm like excited to see what she's gonna do. But yeah, I'm glad that you picked her.
Me too.
Yeah. Now, at this point, I do not know what to do.
Yeah, this is tough.
Because
I will take whoever you don't want.
Well, you're going to.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I have two people.
You're happy.
I'm
good.
Happy.
Good.
You're happy?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go with this person, but I'm going to.
Can't
just
wait.
Because I'm hoping that he's learned from his past season and he's broadened his horizons with his repertoire.
They haven't. No.
You don't think?
No.
But the other ones, I don't remember them.
I have a story about one of them, so.
I'm going to go with it. I do not think that they're going to win, but they're definitely decent at lip singing and dancing. Yeah. So if they do get a win under their belt, they might be able to, take some people out. But I'm going with Derek Barry as my number 3 pick. Hopefully he's doing more than Brittany, or he has more than Brittany, material. Hopefully, but that is going to be my final pick for my team, Derek Barry.
And you know what? Honestly, I would have taken Derek Barry, no problem, on mine. Because honestly, you know what? I really like my other two, so I wouldn't mind that. So, yeah.
Well, which one then? Sophie's choice over here.
Yeah. I like Derek Barry. Derek Barry made season 8 fun to watch because him and Bob just butt heads, and then he was butting heads with Naomi, and he's butting heads with everybody, and just thought he's so great. But he actually isn't that bad. He's good now. He knows how to do his eyebrows. Great. And he was in that Get Out skit, which was really funny in season 11. And you know what? He's got something, yeah, you're right. He's got something a little bit to prove. I think all these people have something to prove, which is it's going to be a good season, I think.
Yep.
So.
Anything else to say about Derek Barry, since you don't believe that he can do anything other than
Not that I don't believe it. I think Derek's been on record saying that since Drag Race, is looking for, has actively wanted to do All Stars, but has never been hired for anything else except for Brittany. And no one expects that of him. So that's great.
Okay, so
making a career of that is great. But I would love to see another side, for sure.
He can't do other than Brittany, then if he can elevate it, make it Brittany funnier, or Brittany something, have a layer on top of it instead of just it being an impersonation.
Sorry, even current Brittany would be amazing. At home, doing TikToks,
spinning around on TikTok is hilarious.
That would be brilliant. I hope that that's an elevation that they can bring forward, the comedy.
Quarantine.
That would be great.
So that's hilarious.
Just painting, and then doing 2 pirouettes and falling out of the last one. I love it.
I had she burned down her gym.
Also, do her children age? I would like to know. I feel they've been 10 for a while. It's been a long time where I'm are they?
I think they're 2 years apart. So one was probably 8, and then the other one's now 8 and 10, and then the other one's 10, and one's it's probably that's probably.
It messes with me. Brittany's kids mess with me.
Forever.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, so good.
I guess
India Ferreira and Mariah Balenciaga.
Well, you know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Mariah Balenciaga, only because I really like her. I was going to pick. She was on my list I wanted her right away.
Yeah, good.
I'm so glad none of you took her. She got a lot to prove. Super pretty, super funny on like the YouTube videos that I've seen. She always got a quick little thing. This is when India Ferrera walks in and she just goes, oh, it's her. Her Joan Crawford Snatch Game, yeah, brutal. And it's been a while. It's been a while since season 3. So I'm very excited to have her on my team. I love my team.
Well, what I think
it's a good choice.
though for my team is that like I'm actually most excited to see what they'll do for Snatch Game. Because like I think Ms. Cracker, like obviously she's a comedy queen, and so she's creative in that sense, and so I'm just interested in seeing how all of them do. If Derek Barry can tap into current Britney, like I will be like, I think I found a gem this season. I just don't know if he's smart enough that way, but what?
I was like, could you imagine he does something for Snatch Game that's not Britney? And does something different and like
That'd be cool too. I'm interested. I'm interested to see.
Christina.
Okay, so your team, Pez, is you have Angina, Jujubee, Mariah Balenciaga. Jojo has Shea Coulee, Alexis Mateo, and Mayhem Miller. And for me, I have Blair St Claire, Derek Barry, and Ms. Cracker. I mean, I'm happy with my team shook out.
I'm just happy with the whole season. Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a really good season.
Can I share my India Farrell story? Is she Farrell? Maria Ferrera? I was in Vegas Vegas for a couple of days, and my partner and I were like, let's go to a drag bar, whatever. We'll see some it was like drag race celeb night. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. India was the only queen there and didn't wear a fucking wig all night. Boy clothes, full face, no wig. So disappointed. That's all I have to say. Hung out at the bar, didn't even do a number. I'm like, what are we doing here? We spent $4 to get in.
For American?
Yeah, it's for American.
Oh my God.
I'm furious. It could have gotten me 6 drinks in Vegas.
I went to Vegas 2017, and it was the Senior Frogs Drag Brunch. And it was hosted by Coco Montrese.
Oh, Coco.
Bibi Zahara Benet crashed it. India Farrah was hosting. Other Montrese. Kana Montrese before she was on. And I feel like there was somebody else, but that was bomb. It was
good.
My buddy was straight, and it was his birthday, and then so we got Tim up on stage, and then Coco Montrese was like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm Canadian." "Oh, do you have a boyfriend?" He goes, "No, I'm straight." And then Coco Montrese just loved Tim so much. So then we went and saw Coco that night playing Rihanna in the big Divas on. Yeah. The Strip or whatever, what it was called, but that was wicked. It was $60 and it was unlimited mimosas.
Oh my God!
It was so good.
So much orange juice.
so much
Guzzling vitamin C.
We've already talked already about the mysterious assassins, but we haven't talked about who we think that they might be.
Sarah Sanchez. She's gonna come in and fuck everyone up.
No, but we don't actually want them to assassinate them.
Because she might.
That's what I mean.
Who would come in? I can't even think who's going to come in.
Sorry.
I was going to say that what I think is going to be interesting is that they're going to have at least a week to prepare. So they're going to be coming in most likely with guns blazing, and they're not going to know the song in advance. They're not going to have however long these queens have to prepare it on the side. So I'm expecting these queens to come in with a number. Yeah. So do you think it's going to be maybe the queens that were on Celebrity Drag Race?
I feel like a lot of the Celebrity Drag Race queens were more personality based that can handle an entire episode. I think these assassins are going to be people like Cameron Michaels, who did like 4 or 5 back to back and like killed, like literally sent home people. People that are like, that can dance and have incredible looks. Cameron's definitely someone I would think. Another person I would assume should be involved would be Miss Brooklyn Heights, but I think she was busy filming like Drag Race Canada, so I don't know if she was involved.
But All Stars was filmed before season 12.
Okay. Oh, was it okay? So no season 12.
Maybe that she just went right into being a lip sync assassin. So maybe Evie Oddly will be one.
She'd be great. Oh, she would be.
Aquaria.
We're doing the dancing tour for sure.
Yeah.
Miss Vanjie's gonna be there.
Shangela's 100% gonna be there. Shangela could be there for sure.
Alyssa.
Oh my God, I bet you Miss Vanjie. Sorry, what'd you say?
Alyssa was 100% involved.
Katya.
Katya's a dancer. Is she a dancer though? Yeah, I guess so. She's flexible. She'd be good. Honey. Detox is a strong dancer, yeah.
Coco Monfils, maybe? I don't know. Like, some of that is like...
Oh, but what I wonder if it will happen if it's like Miss Mateo, and like it just so happens to be the week with Miss Vanjie. Please align stars and allow all drag mothers to be lip sync assassinating against their drag daughters. Oh,
beg of you.
That'd be great, though.
It would be
pretty epic because Miss Vanjie she's gotten her dancing game on point. Jojo and I went to see Work the World, and Miss Vanjie had like a special appearance, and she came out and she laid it down. She slayed. She's wearing these like gold, like baggy hammer kind of pants, running shoes, crop top, bob wig, and just dance it out. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. So I would see Miss Vanjie coming back.
Shea Coulee versus Sasha Velour again.
That would be.
Is Sasha a lip sync assassin though? I mean, I know she's
and when it mattered.
So, but yeah, I mean, like she might have great theatrics and a great like, bam. I'm interested because I'm hoping that they will take it to the next level. I mean, I hadn't seen now season 12's finale, and I thought that season 12's finale was really cool. How I'm giving props here to Gigi Good and Crystal because I thought that their second lip sync was amazing. I thought both of them were like, it was just so much magic and dream, and like it was so exciting and innovative. And so hopefully with these drag queens coming in, like they will do a show like that. I know the difference was that they were able to choose their own songs, if I'm not mistaken. And so maybe that will be an element that like the lip sync assassin will get to choose their song, and then the other person had to come and like that's what they had to match up with. That would be awesome because like it would make them harder to beat and make them be putting on more of a show because it's going to be something that's going to be suited to them. So,
I'm so excited.
Me too. Do we have anything else to say?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Yeah.
So we'll be meeting up once a week, maybe the day after it, or maybe we'll meet up on Saturdays, film it, and I'll release it on Sunday or Monday, depending on what you guys think.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down. I'm totally down.
Saturdays we film, Sundays we release.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
Well, it was fun getting to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, so good. It's great to get back into this because then right after this, we're going to go into Drag Race Canada, which is going to be the first season of that. So, and being all from Toronto, we're very excited, and being from Canada as well.
I know, and you know what? People are trying to already spoil me. They're like, I haven't said yes, but they're like, do you guys want to know? Do you want to know who the top 4 is? And I'm like, no, I don't. Do you know Pez? Oh, he knows. So we can't do a drop pick then. Sneaky.
This one knows too.
What?
This one knows too.
You know as well?
You don't know from me, bitch.
Well, I could know. Should I know? And then whatever.
Well,
don't know.
We can discuss about what we're gonna do for that as well, because like maybe we can even talk to some of the queens that would like to see if they could want to come on and talk about the episodes as well, right?
Sure. I also know some other queens that are not in it, but like will definitely have some opinions about things going down. So we could have some guests of Toronto.
That'd be really good. That'd be really good getting some other people that are not on the season to come in and like give opinions and like.
That's if they auditioned. That'd be cool too.
True, and then and then they could maybe be on season 2, so you never know.
Ooh.
All right, well, this is just getting really exciting. So, guys, tune in every week, and you can follow us on Realness on Instagram with 3 S's, and you can subscribe down below. And this will be on Facebook and everything. So just tune in. You can follow me at MichaelPez,
or me at Fran,
or me at Che Coulee, at JosephOtoole.
Hit that like button, ring that bell so we can be in your mailbox every time we upload a new episode. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.